TV Sports is live, everybody. Welcome in to another episode, another game of Arena Football. Grand Rapids Rampage, one of the few undefeated teams remaining in the Arena Football League. The last 4 weeks have been historic. Complete domination from this Grand Rapids Rampage team. We got the Colorado Crush up next. You can see what we're doing with points overall, averaging 60 a game. We're way up there. They say our defense, look at that, we're low ranked on total defense and all that in the league. Doesn't matter though, but we got the highest turnovers. However, we got a top rushing offense coming into this one. It's going to be a good battle. Colorado Crush on the road, back-to-back road games here. Grand Rapids undefeated, Colorado at 3-2. Let's get this one underway.
Welcome to the Pepsi Center.
Pepsi Center. Get you a Pepsi. Walk into the Pepsi Center with a Coke, huh? See how that one goes. You get jumped.
The visiting team, the Grand Rapids Rampage.
Here's your undefeated Grand Rapids Rampage. Led by quarterback Shane Stafford. Colorado Crush going to be led by another former Tampa Bay Storm quarterback, John Calillo. So a couple of Arena Bowl winning Tampa Bay Storm quarterbacks going at it here in this game. Calillo has won the Arena Bowl with the Storm back in 2003. And of course, Shane Stafford in our world won the Arena Bowl with the Tampa Bay Storm back in season 1 of this series. Been to the Pepsi Center many times. Yes, you have. Yeah, pretty cool arena. I was at the St. Pete Times Forum, the former St. Pete Times Forum, now the Amley Arena, formerly the Ice Palace, last night. But I've not been to the Pepsi Center myself. We will take the ball here. Tell me about your Pepsi Center experience. Pretty cool, pretty nice arena. Here you see the standings. Nashville, after undefeated last week, they've now dropped 2 in a row. And the Grand Rapids Rampage will begin this one. And Grosh bringing it up past the 20, and that is where the Rampage will take over on their first possession of this ball game. Looking to go to 6-0 on the season, trying to compete with the Orlando Predators on the other side, the national side, who are also undefeated. Stafford, first pass of the game, hooks up with Grosh and get about 3 or 4 yards on that pass. Never been to the Pepsi Center myself. I've been to the Broncos Stadium as a tour. Never inside, though, for a game. Obviously inside for a tour. Stafford to Fleming. Fleming breaks loose, and the Rampage quickly into the end zone for the score. Corey Fleming put Grand Rapids up 6-0. Nice arena. I loved it, but it's now considered an old arena. Great location near downtown. How long has that arena been around? I guess since the Avalanche moved in, right? So that would have been mid-90s. So I guess, yeah, coming up on 20 years. I mean, all they got to do, I suppose, a little remodeling, and it would look pretty nice, because I remember going to the Amalie Arena back when it was the Ice Palace, and it was kind of old and dated back then, and the stuff they've done to it recently, it's like really, really updated and looks really nice. So maybe, you know, get some architects on that thing, and they can boost it up. Ah, the old McNichols. Pepsi's been there since 99. That's still 24 years. Calillo and the Colorado Crush. There's Freddie Solomon, number 99, down the field. See him getting to the face there, Chris Oldham. Colorado 3-2 coming into this one. Maybe John Elway still owns a part of this team. I don't know. You'd have to check in. He's doing his thing. Calillo, first down, completely misses the target. Maybe looking, I don't know who he was looking for out there, but he completely missed it. Amalie Arena is a big, they're a proud seller of Pepsi. I got me a Pepsi at the Amalie Arena last night. Second down, Colorado Crush. Khalil gets drilled. He lets go of it, though, so it'll fall incomplete. And Colorado finds themselves on a 3rd and 10. You wonder if it'll be 4-down territory early on. The strategy of arena football, whether you want to try to go for that score or you don't want to start trading field goals with touchdowns. And now they got a big decision to make here. Do they trade an early touchdown for a field goal? And they are going to do that. So that kind of puts you behind in arena football early. If we get the ball and go down and score, then we pretty much got that 11-point lead until Colorado can come up with a stop or a turnover. And, well, no good. So it's not even going to be an 11-point lead. Wait a minute. Now it's bobbled around. What happened? Did Colorado get it back? Oh, my God. Colorado got the ball back. Did Grosh fumble it, or did he not even have possession? Let's look at the double feature. That one hit the top of the iron. You get those goofy kicks when they hit the iron like that. He did have it, and he fumbled. Oh, my God. So what a gift for the Colorado Crush. Maybe if the Crush win this game, they can get a bunch of money, and they can remodel the Pepsi Center here. Oh, they get the ball at the 1-yard line. Look out in the backfield, George Christman. And they're going to give it to Christman, and he is into the end zone for the score. Wow, what a gift. Terribly complicated first down. Oh, my God. I can't believe that.
The extra point attempt is good.
Man, that's terrible. I mean, I guess if you got the kicker that's going to be accurate, not accurate enough to make a field goal, but he can hit that iron like that, you're going to be in business. Groshland, another really good return, and he gets bounced up over the boards. E.J. Burt and Ernie with that big hit, knocking him up over the boards.
Grand Rapids will start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
So Grand Rapids has to respond. Shane Stafford in the rampage. Pressure coming. Stafford delivers to Fleming. Stays in bounds and into the end zone for the score. We got SK Money. We got Dan the Legend. All right, we're piling in. We got all the legends here. We got Roll Tide, SK Money, Dan for Arena Football. We got one game today. We're going to do one game. Maybe we'll do one later. But it's a busy sports day today. So I know people are going to be watching that because there's a lot going on. So we'll only do the one. But it's going to be a good one. Grand Rapids, Colorado. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. In the Pepsi Center bounce house. Circus was fun. Good circus. That's where we were talking a little bit about. I was in Amalie Arena last night. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Good show. Good performances. You know, high flying. Big spectacle. It was strange, though. Not the circus itself, but the Amalie Arena. And Chris Oldham's going to come up hurt. So that's not good, because he's one of our better players. That, in hindsight, I mean, normally when we go to Amalie Arena, you got 3 levels of food and stuff to buy. When we went, we decided we didn't go early, which was kind of an issue. So we just, we'll eat at the arena. And they only had PDQ, Papa John's, and some generic burger place open. And, a broken thumb. They diagnosed that 3 weeks just like that. Oh, my God. So they had some, random cupcake stand and pretzel and popcorn and stuff like that. But as far as, getting food, you didn't have many choices. It was kind of crazy. So we ended up getting, a subpar Papa John's. Like an 8-inch pizza and a drink that cost $25. So that was quite the experience there. 4th and 7, Crusher going for it, and it's incomplete. So this Grand Rapids Rampage defense comes up with a stop. And now a shot to go up by 2 scores here. Just 3 of 8 for Khalil, who is looking to win another Arena Bowl, his first since 2003. And Shane Stafford delivers. Grosh does not get the feet down inbounds. Officials say incomplete.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Time ticking down in quarter number 1. Stafford, Fleming trying to get his second score of the game.
Fleming on the reception. Gain of 8 on the play. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Great value for the circus would have been the move. There's actually a really good Mexican restaurant in Tampa. The Cantina, something Cantina. Oh! Touchdown! Let me get the official name, because I had to look it up on my Google Photos. I took the picture last time I was there. Urban Cantina, close to the Amalie Arena. Very, very good. That we ate at last time when I went to SmackDown there. But it was like just after 5:30 or so, and we did not think we would have enough time. Because trying to drive around in downtown Tampa, forget about it. You got to park and walk. It's a disaster. Especially they had all these roads closed and whatnot. So it probably wouldn't have made it trying to go to a sit-down restaurant within an hour's time and then walk to the arena. But next time we'll have to go a little earlier and get to the Cantina. But go try it. Go try the Cantina. End of the first quarter. Grand Rapids 21, Colorado 7. You're watching TV Sports 27 on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. We're on Patreon, Streamlabs, Ko-Fi, all the fixins. And we got our Patreon supporters. Go check out the new episode of ECW that just went up on Patreon. We also have the Toronto Huskies versus the Dublin Tigers, our XFL game. And stay tuned, because coming up on the channel, we're going to conclude week 1 of season 2 of the RXFL, when you guys see the Chicago Wolverines and the Mexico City Golden Eagles go toe-to-toe. I know SK Money's a big fan of the Legends Football League. Those are all the guys he grew up on. Khalil dumps it off to Solomon. And we've seen a lot of that from opposing teams so far in the league this year, is that whatever adjustments this Grand Rapids defense has made after the end of week 1, these opposing quarterbacks haven't really been comfortable taking too many shots down the field. And you're seeing it again with Khalil, and we saw it last week with Nashville, and all the weeks before that, is these quarterbacks are getting flustered, and whatever looks that the Rampage defense is giving them, they're just trying to dump it off short. They don't really have the courage, and that's why, man, we got ball hawks out there, and pass intended for Freddie Solomon, incomplete, and Colorado's going to come on to attempt a field goal to at least try to keep this deficit, somewhat respectable. Chris Hunter, who missed the kick earlier, this time puts it right through, so it's going to be 21-10. For the Grand Rapids Rampage, leading the Colorado Crush. Grand Rapids looking for a 6-0 start to the season, which would put them well on a good path to the postseason, because in arena football in this world, you get the division champ and you get 2 wild cards for a total of 4 on each side. And on each side, you only have 9 teams on both sides. So if you get 6 wins, you're pretty much in a pretty good position. Because it's not like the NFL where you got 15 teams you're competing with here. Stafford goes deep, and that's a touchdown. See, Shane Stafford has the courage to go down the field. Willis Marshall for the score. And Grand Rapids puts 4 touchdowns in the end zone here. And they might be well on their way to another dominant victory.
The extra point attempt is good.
How wild has this start been to the year for Grand Rapids? And if you go back to us playing with the Kansas City Brigade last season, We did not have this much success, so this is going quite well. This Rampage defense is something else. Block takes it up to the 6-yard line, and this is a must-have touchdown for Colorado, this drive. They've got to have it right here because they're going to be in a bad way if they turn it over, don't get any points, and give an extra possession to the Rampage. Khalil is able to find it to Solomon, just gets a few. So that's been his go-to guy, has been Freddie Solomon so far in this ball game. But I almost say you got to just start taking shots down the field, even if they're well covered. The dink and dunk's not getting it done. Khalil, they're out to Solomon again. Solomon takes it up to the 21, 22-yard line.
9-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard
What big games are you guys looking forward to today? This is a big sports day going down. At the time that we are streaming this, it'll be uploaded later to YouTube, but at the time that we are live streaming this, it is week 18 in the NFL. So that kind of lets you know the time frame of when we stream on Twitch and upload to Patreon versus when they make it onto YouTube. But I know a lot of people are getting oh, there was a deep pass and could not connect. So the Grand Rapids defense still doing its thing down the field. But a lot of big games, but I want to know which ones you guys are going to be watching. Of course, the big one is tonight, Buffalo and Miami, that division title. Khalil, and it is knocked away by Chris Angel. So Colorado has to settle for another field goal. And they're about to be in a really, really bad way as, I mean, even if they get points out of this, you're getting us, Grand Rapids, the ball back. This one looks, no, it is not going to be good. Let's see if Grosh can actually hang on to it this time. He does, no fumble. So the only touchdown of the game so far for the Colorado Crush has been off of the missed field goal, the fumble that went for the 1-yard score. And Grand Rapids about to possibly increase their lead by a crazy amount here for the 5th week in a row with one more touchdown. Stafford felt the heat and just had to get rid of that one at the last minute. That falls down to the turf, incomplete. Taking under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Stafford, lots of time. Oh, get rid of it, and just barely got rid of it. So credit to the Crush defense, because if they get one more stop here, it's pretty much a field goal. And they're going to get some good field position. I don't think that field goal is going in. Stafford just going to take a shot, looking for Marshall. And good coverage, triple coverage down the field. So there you go, nicely done. That was a must-needed stop for the Colorado Crush defense. So now they got an opportunity here. Brian Schmidt. I mean, this kick's going to be probably about 58, 59 yards. Essentially a punt for arena football, and it will fall at the goal line. Returned by Natron McPherson. What happened? Look at that jersey. That jersey's going nuts right now. That's George Chrisman, who's got the only touchdown of the game for the Colorado Crush, getting an earful from the head coach. 28-10. They can make it something special here with a touchdown. Khalil and Rumpf. Let's go of it. Jock Rumpf. Things will be interesting here. If Colorado loses, they'll fall to 3-3, and then if the Nashville Cats lose, they'll fall to 4-3, which means with a win here, the Grand Rapids Rampage would have a 3-game lead on everybody in the American Central, which almost is going to pretty much put you in prime position for the postseason really early on here this season. There's a completed pass to Rumpf.
Timeout called by the offense.
So we got Colorado calling a timeout. We have hit the 1-minute timing rules.
21-yard line.
Here's the numbers for John Kaleo on the day. Still looking for his first touchdown pass. Kaleo pressured, and we're going to get a flag thrown on the Grand Rapids Rampage for a twisting call. Can't do that in the indoor game. Colorado, they might think about going for an onside kick if they're able to get this one into the end zone here. Kaleo, no, incomplete.
The pass falls incomplete. Solomon, the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
51 seconds, 2nd and 10 for the Colorado Crush. Kaleo drilled from behind. I can't even see a number on that.
Incomplete pass.
The 97.
The intended receiver
I don't even have a 97.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
This Grand Rapids Rampage defense, I don't know if I've ever played with a defense this strong in all my time playing this game. Kaleo tosses it into double coverage. Incomplete.
The pass falls incomplete.
And now, we're playing on All Pro, by the way, with the same sliders for both teams as we do with every game that we play. This is, I mean, I've just never seen such dominant defense. This has got to be 3, though. It is good, and it goes right into the stands. I would think Colorado, they are not going to go for an onside kick with the way the timing is. I would think that would be what they would want to do. That one just misses hitting the iron. Grosh has a solid opening, and they probably should have gone for the onside kick. It is a kick return touchdown for Damian Grosh and the Grand Rapids Rampage, whether it be offense, defense, special teams. They continue to light up the scoreboard in complete dominating fashion. This is going to be the most exciting thing that happened to Grand Rapids, Michigan since the 01 Arena Bowl, where they hosted and defeated the Nashville Cats. Of course, in this world, the Arena Bowls take place in Vegas, much like the Indoor Football League taking place in Vegas. So they'll 22 seconds. They're going to get the ball to begin the second half as well. So it's going to be pretty important to score. I mean, they're right back in this game. If they score and then get the ball to begin the second half and score again, then they're right in this thing. They're letting a lot of the time run off the clock here, and they are just going to run the football and take it to the half. AI not always the smartest in this game, and the clock will wind down, and it's going to be yet another dominant first half performance by this Grand Rapids Rampage team. Who can slow us down from week 1 going to overtime? It has been complete domination. It's time for the Blue Chew halftime show. But when we return, second half, Grand Rapids, Colorado. Can the Colorado Crush? I mean, they've been moving the ball. They're just not getting points into the end zone. They could have 21 points right now. They don't. It is 35-13. Second half, don't miss it. TB Sports 27 coming your way. Grand Rapids, Colorado.